Hello everyone, welcome back to Spy Family. This is season 3, episode 10. Last episode was sort of the post-bus hijacking arc, where it was just sort of the end of it, where we were seeing you know, the responses from it, how the kids have grown from it. We got to see them cry a little bit, which it made me very emotional. I liked the last episode a lot. It was a very good wrap up to the arc. So I'm excited to see what we do now. We're probably moving past the arc and moving into other things. So what are the other things gonna be? Let's find out. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos for both this channel and my Gent Watches One Piece channel. Let's jump into this. This is My Hero, no, not My Hero Academia. I just watched that before. Spy Family, season 3, episode 10. Here we go. Austin's troubles. Austin? Thomas Austin. Okay. Right. It was the guy who was on the bus hijacking with them. Right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're bullshit. Aw, that's nice. I'm going into analytic mode. He's being so nice outwardly. I mean, it's not like he's being rude in his head, but he's definitely not being super empathetic. Aww. A lot weighing on his mind. Aww. I like that she was just listening in clearly, you know? The idea of counting it in minutes and seconds even though you only talk for seconds is funny. It's your wife that sleeps in a separate bed from you? Dang. Probably not much. Yeah, it did seem like... I mean, if he wakes up screaming and she's like, shut up. That's so sad. Yeah. Of what she'd think of you? Aww. Ah. I see. Now he's like putting all of it on the bus jacking. But now because of the bus jacking, he's just like thinking about it so much. And... Your wife. Oh, it's just so sad. So sad seeing relationships like this. Jesus. That's so annoying, so frustrating. You need to leave her, I think. I mean, talk to her first, tell her what you're feeling, and then leave her. If she doesn't change. Oh my god, well now you're getting into spy territory. Yeah. Well, she's been belittling him for a while, it sounds like. Probably happened subtly over time. Oh my god. Things seem so mild in, I was about to say, in normal normal people's marriages. Twilight has such bigger problems, higher stakes problems. Oh good, I'm glad. Nice. A normal mixer. Those two are getting time off? Oh, well they're getting to leave at normal time. Aww. Yeah, she's becoming more sociable. Yeah. She's the strong girl. Is Yor gonna go out with her friends? Yeah. We're gonna go out together. That's so nice. Was that her saying it in English? I think it was, right? It was so hard to understand. Yeah, no, she's just a lightweight. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Come on, friends. He's too perfect. He must be a spy. Oh my god, such toxic friends. I do love them, but they're so toxic. Oh my god. Oh my god, yo. I have to read. The subtitles are tough to decipher sometimes. It's such a tiny thing. Oh my god. Everything about him. I like how they're not like bothered by this side of Yor too much though, because they know she's weird as fuck. What the fuck? I'm going home to kill Loid. Are you going to see Shopkeeper now? What the fuck? Whoa. Nay, Loid. Oh my god. Oh my god, what an imagination. Okay, she didn't go to Shopkeeper. That part was in the imagination too. I hope so. That would be awesome. She's always super adorable. It so is. Get Loid to do that. They're so unfazed by her being weird as fuck. They really threw that in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, so romantic. Yeah, you always end up kicking him. And the second one is so funny. She just headbutted the ground on purpose. Aww. Cute. Oh, there's more. Moon landing. Okay. There's a space race happening. Yeah, it's fucked up, Damien. Kind of agree with him. I don't want to go to space. Scary. Aww, that's nice. Oh, that's so nice. She's not as much of a nerd about it. Aww. You need to speak to her. Oh, I love that. That's such a cool I really liked that final little story. It was a really short one, but it was very cute. Of just like, hey, here's a one where, you know, Damien's friend likes the moon, and like going to space and stuff, and Anya likes it too, and so they get to bond over that. And then obviously like the extra joke of like making Damien jealous and stuff. Like, it's a great storyline though. I feel like because I feel like this show does do a good job at having Damien's friends, the two lackeys, having them. They do have their own personalities, and they do. They are more than just the lackeys, but at the same time, they also fall into that role very often. So like I do appreciate any time that the show goes out of its way to show those characters being honorable or different or whatever. And yeah, one such way that, like, and I only need it in short bursts. Like, there was that episode I think in season 2 where it's like the entire episode is based around Damien and his friends or whatever, and that was like a good episode. But like, I don't think I need that much of it. Like I've said this before. I love Spy Family. I've read the manga for a long time. Like, I've been reading the manga since before the anime first came out. Right. I remember when the anime was coming out, I was very excited to see how it'd be done, and I even in fact, hold on. I just paused the recording to go and see if I could look for a certain message. I can't remember where I did it though, so I couldn't find the message. But I remember that like at some point I said like to people like, here's a picture of Anya, and just, you know, be ready because it is going to be fucking everywhere. Like, when this anime comes out, Anya is going to be absolutely everywhere. And she was. When Spy Family came out, Anya was absolutely everywhere. But I did find another message that I sent before the anime came out, which is when they were like announcing stuff. I wrote a message that said, Spy Family is so good that if they asked me to make the adaptation, I could do it and it would be good. Like, without me not being an artist or anything, I'd be able to make a good adaptation. I'd do all the voices, like, but it would still be good. It would still be entertaining. So I've been a big fan of Spy Family, for a while. But the reason I'm saying that is also I've found that Spy Family almost does too much to develop its side cast. Like, it's got the supporting characters, and I actually think the writer would be able to do stuff, like even more interesting stuff, if he focused more on the main characters than the side characters sometimes. However, with that being said, some of my favorite things in the entire series are based on side character stuff. Like there's something coming up. I don't think it'll be this. It won't be this season. There's no way it'll be this season. It'll probably be in either next season or in a couple seasons time. But there's something that happened. There's like some side story stuff that happens that I remember really, really loving, and it was like incredibly good. And so yeah, there's definitely stuff in this show where like I do like when they focus a little bit on the side characters, but I do also remember sometimes I would like be waiting for a new chapter, and then a new chapter would come out and I'd be so excited. And then it would be focusing on like, you know, Damien's friends or whatever, and I'd be like, this is fine, but like I want to read about the main characters. But like I'm not gonna get mad at the series for doing that, because it's the story that the writer wants to tell. And I think it's more that like sometimes those chapters, like I think it would be really cool to focus on them if the chapter by the end I'm like, oh, that was a really impactful thing that I just read from those side characters. And sometimes it is with this series and sometimes it isn't. But as I just said, I like that this show does, you know, develop its supporting cast, and ways like that at the end where it's just like, it's literally just like a 1-minute scene, but it gives me some development for Damien's friend, and it's just a cute scene. And it's really nice. Like, that's kind of all I need. Like, less is more sometimes. That really works for me. Most of the episode was based around the Forges, and then we have that little bit at the end. But anyway, it was a good episode. We had the start with Loid at his job, and then the second story was, I mean, it's funny, like we split up the 3 Forges, right? The start was Loid at his job, the second part was Yor with her friends, and then the third part was Anya with her friends, right? But so I liked the first storyline, and yeah, seeing that man be, you know, scared of his wife and be having a lot of those troubles leading up to this bus jacking incident, which exacerbated all his symptoms. It's sad, like seeing a relationship like that, you know, because there's lots of them where, like, you know, the relationship is sort of degraded over time, and there's been maybe resentment that's built up and they don't really handle it properly, and because of that, you know, there's just some toxicity to the relationship. And yeah, it's like really sad to see the way that the wife talks to him and stuff. Like, that's really horrifying. And then also, like, he was like, but I don't know what I've done wrong. And then Loid, like, lists off, not to him, but in his head, like, 6 different things that he's done wrong from his research, you know? So it's like, it's probably they might have been in a happy relationship. The man might have done, like, a bunch of things that, like, add up to the frustration in her mind. And she got more and more frustrated. She didn't communicate it with him properly. She just, you know, made it all build up inside of her until she just starts to resent him, and can't stop that resentment the entire time. And that's like really, really sad, you know. But it's cool to see it, you know, slowly improving by the end, even though like we didn't see much like slow improvement, but it was nice to just see it. Seems like it's gonna work out. And then Yor with her friends, that was a fun storyline as well. Her friends are so toxic. I was about to say before they went to the dinner and stuff, I was like, I love her friends. They're so nice now. Like, they're so cool now. But then, you know, I didn't say that, and then it's good that I didn't say that, because they're not nice necessarily. They're kind of a group of bitches, but they have, you know, there's softness to them, there's niceness to them. It's like they're not, I don't think they're bad people. They're just, you know, they're just particularly harsh women sometimes. But yeah, like you have Camilla, who is, you know, a classic tsundere type character. And so, you know, she can be very grumpy, but then, you know, is kind of a sweetheart down within. Then you have the cute girl. I can't remember what her name is. who is, you know, super into romance and super into lovey-dovey stuff, but also definitely has like a dark side to her. I mean, from the start, I think in the very first episode, she was like, we should put snot into that guy's coffee or whatever. Like she was you know, she was being a bitch from the start, right? But you know, she can be sort of like cutesy and adorable. And then I want to say older woman, but I don't actually know if she's older. She just looks older. The sort of more mature sounding woman who is just a bit terse. She's a bit no nonsense, but also seems like a nice, fine enough person. But I love that all three of them know that Yor is weird as fuck. So during these episodes, Yor is like doing stuff that should make her suspicious, really, but it actually doesn't, you know, because sometimes you just have weird friends and you just know that they're weird, you know? You just know the brand of oddness that they bring. So it's like they can kind of read her, like they don't know she's an assassin, but they can read that she is flustered about her husband and like struggles to have intimate moments with him. They can read that on her, which is why they implanted the idea of a welcome home kiss, just to see if she'd do it. But yeah, it's very funny how like when she's doing all this crazy stuff, they're like not even batting an eyelash. It's not a big deal for them at all. But yeah, I think it's very funny how bad of a liar Yor is, considering how big a secret she's always hiding. And she's such a terrible liar. But I love Yor. I do prefer when Yor isn't drunk. I think they go to her being drunk quite a bit, and it's very funny, but I love her so much when she's sober. But yeah, in small doses. This is a pretty small dose, and it's very funny. But yeah, anyway, this is some great stuff. So that was Spy Family Season 3, Episode 10. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.